Rachel, are you still coming over tonight? Yeah, I'm on my way. I should be there soon. That's a relief. I was afraid you might bail. No way, I'm not gonna leave you hanging all by yourself. Sit tight, I'm not far from yours. Thanks, I really appreciate you doing this. See you soon. Anita Reynolds, you were always such a scaredy cat. Anita's house was a 20-minute walk from my place. Most nights she's home alone as both her parents work late. I would have thought she'd be used to it, but lately she's been afraid of being by herself, even in her own home. This is why we decided that I should come over to keep her company. It'll be like a slumber party, one we used to have as kids. Even though we've long outgrown sleepovers, a part of me was secretly looking forward to it. It'll be nice to go back to those times when things were much simpler. Any excuse to do silly things like stay up crazy late, watch a scary movie, and stuff our face full of sugary snacks. This could be a chance for us to bond. God knows I need something to distract me at this time of year. Before I realized it, I was already at her home. This neighbor is so quiet, you'd think nobody lives here. Neighborhood. I ponder how best to make my presence known. Oh, I got my first choice. I better save so I don't screw this up. Serenade her or knock on the door? What is serenade? Is it like scare her or something? I'm gonna knock on the door like a normal human. I step up to the door and knock twice. Knock, knock. Come in! I'm coming! Rachel, you made it. I'm so glad you came. Did you wait long? Of course, you're fashionably late as always. Apologize? Why do I need to apologize? I don't need to be a people's pleaser. I'm gonna joke about it, like all the things I joke about whenever I feel uncomfortable. You know I'm worth the wait. As the one who's always doing the waiting, I'd have to disagree. God damn it. And I thought I'm so smart. Right now you're the one keeping me waiting. It's freezing out here. Are you gonna let me in or not? If you're cold, it serves you right. Consider it payback for your tardiness. I knew you were evil. Tardiness, that's a great term. I'm gonna start using it from now on. Man, it's been so long since I last visited. I almost feel nostalgic. You should drop by more often. My parents have been working late more and more these days, so you can definitely stay over some more. It's almost like a setup for some corny romantic movie. Your parents are away, you're all alone, and you have the perfect excuse to invite this cute girl over. Pfft, cute girl? Where? I don't see him. Hey, don't hate, appreciate. You know what I'm a real catch. Is that so? Then how come you haven't gotten yourself a boyfriend yet? Ouch, that's a low blow. Just like you. Seriously though, thank you for coming over. I feel more at ease having you around. I've been feeling out of sorts these last few days. Joke about it, like everything I do, it's no problem. Can I scroll back? No, I can look at backlog. I did not intend to pull that up. It's alright, we're friends after all. It's the least I can do. Thanks, it's good to know who you can count on when it really matters. So what's been bothering you? Have you been having bad dreams? Something like that, I guess. I don't know, it's hard to describe. I've been having this bad feeling every night for about a week. Like a premonition? Don't say that, that's only going to freak me out even more. Well, it could be just a stalker, don't worry. It's probably not, it's probably just a stalker. I like that face, by the way. Oh, I did not intend to pull that up, my bad. I'm just figuring out what the buttons do. It's more like I've been feeling like something's been watching me. You say something has been watching you, not someone. What do you mean? It's like I said, it's hard to explain, but I've been feeling this each night when I walk home. It's been like this for ever since the fog came. Have you noticed the mist on your way here? Yeah, it was kinda creepy. I can see why you hate that, having to walk through that every night by yourself. It's been there for about a week now. It's isolated to just on this street and nowhere else. Okay, that's kinda creepy. Don't you think that's odd? It makes going outside even more eerie, being unable to see what's lurking around me. Is that why you feel eyes watching you, because you can't see what's out there? Probably, but the feeling doesn't go away when I make it to home. It follows me inside. Even now I still feel a bit paranoid. What are you saying? Something is watching you through the walls? Like wall hack? I don't know, I don't have an answer, you just give me the creeps. I knew Anita for a long time. We grew through elementary school together, and she's always been easy to startle. This time it's different. She seems genuinely afraid that something bad might happen. It's enough to also put me slightly on edge, but I have to be strong for her sake. The hair on my back of my neck tingles, but was it just my imagination, or was something staring at me too? Mass hysteria 101, guys. There's more, you know. Huh? Did you know there have been a few reported disappearances from this neighborhood lately? Seriously? I didn't know that. Yeah, 2 people went missing. There's been no trace of them, no clue about what happened. They just vanished, a handful of strangers with no connection to one another. The police have no leads, so they're leaving open the possibility that they ran away on their own. No way, not all of them at the same time. I know, right? For so many of them to just disappear in such a short space of time is too coincidental. All of this just makes me so uncomfortable. Aren't your parents worried to leave you alone knowing people have been disappearing? People were scared for a while, but that didn't last long. Eventually, they just moved on. No one seems to think it's serious anymore. The problem is that there is just no evidence of anything bad happening to them, but the fact that there's been no trace of them worries me. Who runs away without taking any of their belongings? It's so unusual. How can no one, not even their family, do nothing about it and not lose their mind? What if something was actually wrong? Could they live with themselves if they never find the missing people again? I remain silent, feeling somber suddenly. My gaze dropped down to the floor. Things have just turned to a touchy subject. An awkward moment lingered between us. The silence was palpable. Oh, Rachel, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be so insensitive. I was just running my mouth without thinking and forgot. It's okay. It's a long time ago. I should have gotten over it by now. Or at least it shouldn't get me bad anymore. Rachel. It's just this time of year. This was around the same time she disappeared. Normally I don't think about it anymore. After all this time I learned to forget she's missing. Not really though. You have to let go a little or it can eat you up. But during this time every year, it all comes rushing back and I remember too much. My sister is gone. I may never see her again. It suddenly hits me in one go, and I get all emotional and I feel guilty about it because all I'm thinking about is how I feel. Like how I never got any closure, never got to say goodbye to her. My last memories of her were so mundane. It was just another normal day. If I knew that was our final meeting together, I would have cherished the moment, cherished the sight of her, and let her know how much I miss her. But it's such a selfish wish. She could be scared or hurt, and I'm upset about how I feel. I'm really sorry, Rachel. It sucks. I wish I can make it go away, but please don't blame yourself. Joke about it, like, change the subject. Listen to us, we've launched straight into catching up. We haven't settled down yet. We need a change of pace. Oh yeah, I haven't even offered you something to drink yet. Would you like something from the kitchen? I thought you'd never ask. Drinking time! I like how every option I get is to joke about it. It kind of makes me feel like she's not a fully serious person, or maybe a defense mechanism, because so far we only had an option to joke about things, and that just kind of throws me off, because there's no way the developer is lazy. This is intentional. I followed Anita down the stairs to the kitchen, occasionally pointing out something that's changed since the last time I've been here. So what are you having? I have orange juice, tea, and if you're feeling adventurous, I have vodka. Ahaha, I'm feeling quite adventurous. Even though it will probably burn my throat, and I think orange juice is just way better than vodka. Sorry, ma'am. Juice would be great. Seriously? How old are you? Can't ever be too old for some classic OJ. And you're the one who offered them in the first place. Then how old does that make you? What are you, 4? With our drinks in hand, we move on to the living room. A lot has changed in the 2 years I've been away. Everything was just as I remember it, except for one addition. Oh, that's new! What is it? What a beautiful woman. Oh, titties. Thank you. Watch the video again when it has ads too. I'm just kidding. I don't care if you watch with ad block. It's fine, guys. I couldn't help but stare. Right in the middle of the room was a large painting that dominated the wall. This painting... Oh yeah, we got it from art auction at this weird place. Dad's been obsessed about it. He couldn't take his eyes off it ever since we got it. What do you think? Are you a fan? Well, I think I know why you're being watched, or why you have this feeling of being watched. Look at these. These look like eyes, kinda. Like there is 4 sets of eyes. I like it. It's pretty cool. It's nice. The draftsmanship is excellent. Come on, you can be honest. Tell me what you really think. Boobs. God damn it. No, really, I'm not just saying that. It really is nice. Don't you like it? It's horrible. Someone's a harsh critic. No, I'm not. This thing is hideous. From the moment I laid eyes on it, I felt unsettled. I have no idea what my dad saw in this thing. He was so enamored by it that he bought it in the spot. Does your family go to art and auctions regularly? Not really, but my parents both love art, and we came across this interesting place that happened to be selling paintings that night. We only went in out of curiosity. To tell you the truth though, it was a strange experience. Oh, please do tell. I actually remember this part from the demo. I'm pretty sure I played the demo of this game quite a while ago, and this was in the demo. The auction house was massive, far bigger than what I expected looking in from the outside. The lighting was dim, and the room was filled with light haze. All the guests must have been smokers or something. What kind of gallery weed gallery? What are you for? The walls were covered in paintings all of shapes and sizes, but they were all portraits. My parents were in their element, and we split off to look around at our leisure. Nothing particularly grabbed me. Most of them were pictures of pretty regular people. Then I saw this one painting. Let me guess. Let me guess which painting that is. I'm good at guessing, by the way. Let me guess, it's the one we're looking at right now. That's right, Sherlock. A week ago, I was standing face to face with this beautiful painting lady. Although I thought it was captivating, there was something about it that didn't sit right with me. You and your bad feelings, do you ever not have them? Hey, I'm serious. There's something strange about this painting. It stirred up something in me, and not necessarily in a good way. It stood there for a long time just staring at me. Staring at the painting, trying to work out what was triggering my senses. That was when this guy crept up on me. Is somebody creeping on behind me? Oh, there he is. I see that this painting has captured your attention, young miss. Yeah, you could say that. what's the background of this piece? Do you know who was the artist? I don't see a plaque for it anywhere. The origins of this piece are not known, I'm afraid. Such a beautiful painting shrouded in mystery, like the Voyan manuscript, it adds to the eerie sensation one feels in its presence. You can find yourself easily lost within its canvas. The serene landscape it depicts, the detailed faces hidden in the background, and the angelic figure at the center of it all. Wouldn't you agree? I guess I'm eager to know what this scene is about. We can only speculate, but that is a part of its charm, the identity of the maiden, how she has found herself in such a bizarre land. Tell me, what do you think her expression is showing? How do you interpret her manners? Oh God, this is probably where I offend the painting. She looks seductive. Only because she's naked? I don't think so, lady. Not everybody looks hella hot when they're naked. And maybe she was naked. She looks defiant, is what I'm saying. She looks defiant. She holds herself confidently. It's true that the maiden inspires strong feeling in the observer. Her posture is powerful, and yet so elegant. But even the bravest of soul can carry a slither of fear. You feel it, don't you? Despite the confidence you see in the painting, deep inside, something is unsettling lies beyond. She's like Venice standing in a strange new world unseen by human eyes. This moment is forever captured in still image, a timeless state, perfection. For the pleasure of all those who seek upon her for generations upon generations to come. When you stare into the painting, do you see anything staring back? What did you say? Anita, there you are. Is that my dad? He's such a dork. He looked like such a dork. I love it. Oh my, this painting, it's gorgeous. Eyes up here, Dad. What a find. Anita, don't you think this is an extraordinary painting? In some way it is. How precious! What is the name of this artwork? It did not have a name when it came into our possession. However, we have given it one we thought is quite apt. Grotesque Beauty. It perfectly embodies the sinister tone that's mixed with the odd soothing nature of this piece. A scene that conjures with such conflicting emotion surely cannot be named anything else. Grotesque Beauty? Grotesque Beauty! Yes, it does suit the painting. I can't seem to take my eyes off it. The woman in this painting, she's just so perfect. She almost feels real. The artist must be a genius to have created something so lifelike. Geez, look at me. I'm all shaken up. How much is this piece? You haven't sold it already, have you? Grotesque Beauty has not been sold yet, sir. You can be the first bidder. Should you be successful, you may take her home with you tonight. What luck! So early into the auction and I find a masterpiece straight away. How much is it? I'll buy it off you right now. Name your price. I dare you. I'll give you anything. Good sir, I see in your eyes the desire of true lover of art. I believe you are the perfect one to take this treasure. For this reason, it is yours free of charge. Wow, he's either the nicest guy I know, or he's a creep. He already feels kind of the creep quota, so I guess he has to be nice if he's also a creep. I don't know. My God, are you for real? Just kidding. Name your offer. I can't believe my luck. This is so good to be true. I never thought my night could turn out like this. Dad, are you sure about this? Where would you put this? Don't you think it'll look out of place in our home? Anita, dear, a gem like this doesn't come by so often. It's too good to pass up. Besides, any man would be happy to find a home for this artwork. We have to have it. Before you commit though, I must offer you one final chance to turn away. You can leave this painting and go back to your normal life, or you can choose to willingly take the painting with you. Give it a new home, and I'll let you to grow it part of your life. So what will it be? I'll take it! Not even gonna think about it twice. But Dad! Anita is just like, Dad! Listen, that's a pretty weird offer. Like, the offer to turn away? Who does that? That's weird. Dad, you should be suspectful, but I assume he's under the charms of the painting. But Anita should have said something. More than what she already said, because she did say something. Congratulations, sir. You are fucked. You are the new owner of Grotesque Beauty. Your life will never be the same again. Oh, whoa, hello? I see eyes. Okay. Was that always there looking at me? Wow, that's creepy. Because I didn't notice it beforehand. Dude, I've been watched and I didn't even know it. That is creepy. What a freaky story. That guy from the auction house sounds like a weirdo. He totally was. The way he was acting didn't seem normal. He really was a creep. I don't ever want to see his ugly mug again. When did you say this happened? About a week ago. What do you ask? Oh, nothing, you know, the mist just started a week ago, but I'm sure it's just a coincidence. I have a higher chance of winning the lottery, you see. It's not like I'm being watched. It was just thinking that the timing of this is pretty odd. What do you mean? Well, at these bad feelings you've been experiencing lately, you said that it started a week ago, around the same time this painting came to your home. Don't you think that's quite a coincidence? It could be. Still, this doesn't mean anything. And the fog that's been appearing, it coincides with these events. This might just be but those that look like wisps of smoke in the painting. They could be even from a fog, much like the one that's hit the streets. What if the painting brought the fog to this neighborhood? And the stranger from the auction house was something straight out of a horror story. I don't know, maybe there is something weird about this. Now you're beginning to sound crazy, or are you just trying to scare me? I'm just saying, this things does give me the creeps too. I see why you've been scared these last few days. I reckon you'd feel better if we took it off the wall and put it away. Took it off the wall. No way, Dad loves that painting. He'd kill me if he finds out we've been mishandling it. How about you just make a cutout? Like, cut the boobs from the painting and leave them on the wall? Dad wouldn't notice a thing. Just a suggestion, that is. At that moment, there was a knock on the door. Ah! Ah! That reaction, I love it. Who was that? Were you expecting someone? No, I only invited you here. Should we see who it is? Hello? Who is it? Hello? Is somebody there? No one is answering. Now what? Should we open the door and see if anyone is nearby? I don't know. I don't really want to. Me neither. But then again, I'm not sure if I'll be able to sleep not knowing what was out there. I think I can hear someone there still. Why won't he answer me? Hey! What do you want? Still nothing. We could latch the door chain and take a look. What do you think? I don't know. I'm conflicted. What do you think we should do? Okay, that may sound dumb, but answer the door. Let's see who it is. At least we'll solve one mystery tonight. I mean, if there is someone already in my house, might as well open and see who's outside too, right? Okay, let's do this. Alright, you ready? Not really. With the door latched, I open the front door a little and take a peek through the gap. Gosh, this staring. I cannot unsee it now. Well, who is it? This can't be right. There's no one there. But we both heard someone there, right? We couldn't have both imagined that. Maybe I should go out and look around the corner to make sure they didn't just walk away. Don't do that. Let's just leave it alone. Hang on, I want to make sure whoever isn't hiding somewhere. Yeah, if you open the door, open it all the way. Don't be a little weenie. There goes my plan to stay up and watch a spooky film. Let's head back inside. We tried to brush off the incident at the door. We stayed up a little longer, idly chatting before the night grew darker and sleep washed over us. The slumber party was nice despite our paranoia. Anita was probably feeling overcautious and afraid of having heard one too many morbid stories. I was glad to be there with her to keep my wandering mind from thinking back to my sister's disappearance. Soon all of this anxiety will pass by. It's good that we can help each other through it. Tonight was a bit weird. It was about to get weirder still. Oh. That sounds weird. I'm no longer being watched. I just noticed. I don't know how much time has passed when I regained consciousness. I opened my eyes and see nothing but darkness. A darkness so complete I couldn't tell if my eyes were open or closed. I waved a hand in front of my face but see nothing. This place. Where am I? What's happening? Panic began to surge in me. I spun around, trying desperately to find something that could anchor me to my surroundings. But it was useless. The dark was so absolute, so absent of light, I couldn't help but question if I was even in a physical plane of existence. My lack of sight seemed to sharpen my other senses, and I felt something move. It brushed against my arm, a gentle touch, like a faint breeze, but the unexpected contact made me jump. I reached out a hand to inspect the darkness. My hands touched something that didn't seem to hold solid form. It broke off and seemed to flow in the air. How did I get here? I squeezed my eyes tight, trying hard to recall the moments that led me here. Oh yeah, that's right, I was in her room. We were having a sleepover. Anita? Oh God, where is she? Hello? Is anyone out there? Anita, where are you? Please, anyone, can you hear me? Something moved. Who's there? Though I couldn't see, I felt a presence emerge in the darkness. It was close. Despite the dark, I could almost make out a dim silhouette against the black void. Anita, is that you? Answer me, please! I don't think we should be here. We need to get out of here fast. A weak voice came back in reply. It did not belong to Anita. Rachel. You're not Anita. Who are you? What do you want? Rachel, you must help me. You need my help? What do you want me to do? Rachel, I'm trapped. I need your help to get out of here. But I don't know how. I don't even know where we are. What is this place? Please tell me. This is a bad place. You shouldn't be here. I've been trapped here for so long. Luckily, it's not too late for you. Who are you? Please, if you want me to help you, you need to tell me what's going on. There isn't much time. You have to help me. Everyone has forgotten about me, but not you. You are the only one who still cares. You want to find the truth? Get me out of here, Rachel. You're the only one who can. A sharp gas escapes my throat. My heart suddenly jolts, as if shocked back to life from a deadened state. Tears stung my eye in an instance of recognition. There was a familiarity in the voice that wasn't clear to me until now. A voice I haven't heard for so long, but have yearned for the day I could hear its sweet melody once more. I had last hope of ever finding her. Hannah, is that you? Do you recognize me, big sis? Hannah! Oh God, I never thought... Where have you been all this time? I've been so worried, Hannah. Please tell me where you are. We don't have long. Rachel, you are in danger. What? You are not safe. You must not trust her. I don't understand what you mean, Hannah. What are you trying to say? Rachel, I'm fading away. No, wait! Don't go! Please help me, Rachel. Can you help me? Don't worry, Hannah. I'll help you no matter what. I will save you, even if it's the last thing I'll do. You promise? I promise. Don't go! Not again! I can't lose you again! Hannah! My eyes snap open once more. I saw the ceiling, indistinct above me. I was back in Anita's room. I stared straight at the ceiling, where the street lights outside the window cast a dim glow. I lay there, unmoving for a moment. The sound of my heart pounding was the only sound I heard. Wiping the beads of sweat that trickled from my brow, I noticed my hands were still trembling. I pressed them tight to my chest to steady them with my breathing began to relax. I am safe. It was just a dream. As I calmed down, I remembered something urgent. Anita? My eyes scanned the room frantically. Adjusting to the darkness, I soon made out her sleeping figure on the bedroom floor, soundly asleep. I breathed out a sigh of relief. Thank God she's safe. The memory of wispy black room was fresh in my mind. For a moment, I was afraid that I had truly lost the whereabouts of my friends, or even my mental facilities. The experience felt so vivid, unlike any dreams I've ever had before. Most times my dreams are uninteresting. I'm sure I'm not creative enough to conjure something like this. It couldn't have been a mere dream. Could it? And Hannah, she was there. Am I upset over her disappearance that I'd still dream about her? After all the time that she's been absent, I never had an encounter with her quite as powerful as this. Can she still be out there somewhere? What if she's close by? Is that why all these strange things have been happening? Not ready to fall back to sleep, I lay in silence, listening to my ambience of the room. There was something soothing about quietly observing life as it drifted by. The night can only be full of intriguing little sounds that usually goes unnoticed in the day. I'm sorry, but something really bugs me. Hannah said that do not trust her. Does she mean the woman in the painting, or does she mean Rachel? No, Rachel is this character. Does she mean Anita? Some time passed and I was still no closer to falling asleep. As I came on the verge of drifting off, I heard something that caught my attention. Yeah, that's a sound if I hear in real life I'd run away. Cause that sounds like it belongs to a demon. That was just a house creaking. The house is doing it on purpose. There it is again. It didn't sound like the regular nighttime ambience. Against everything else, this sound stood out for some reason. The pitter-patter was coming from somewhere inside the house, though I couldn't tell where exactly. Was it my imagination, or does the gentle sound seem purposeful? I rolled onto an elbow, sat up, and froze mid-motion, not wanting my movement to mask anything. Silence reigned over the house. Whatever was making the noise was gone. Still, I think I should investigate if only for peace of mind. I look over to Anita, still asleep and undisturbed by the noise coming from outside the bedroom. Should I wake her up and alert her about what I've heard? She is fast asleep, and I'd feel bad if I disturbed her for something trivial. I wonder if I should leave her. I'm very considerate and I want to let her sleep, but let's wake her up. No way I'm going to take any risks. Enough weird things have happened already, so I should take a more cautious approach. Wait, no, but she said don't trust her. I don't know if they mean Anita. Because so far she has been very truthful. And she is my friend. I'm sorry, I'm gonna trust her. Friends before... I don't know. I'll wake Anita up and we'll go investigate together. I reach over and shook Anita by the shoulder. Hey Anita, get up! Listen, you need to get up now. This is an emergency. Oh, what is it? I heard something coming from the other room. Anita shoots me a quizzical stare. You woke me up for that? It's probably nothing. No, this is different. I was listening for a while. It didn't sound right. How so? To use your quote, I just have been having a bad feeling. Call it intuition if you want, but there have been far too many oddities lately for my liking. At this remark, Anita sat straight with her eyes open wide, as if she just remembered something horrible. You don't think it's related to whoever made that knocking sound at the door, do you? Crap, I kind of forgot about that. Oh god, you've got me scared now. Did you really hear something? You're not messing with me, are you? This would be the time to tell me if you are. For the last time, I'm dead serious about this, Anita. You know me. This isn't the kind of crap I do. Look, we can't stay here if there's something wrong. We have to at least take a look and make sure what that noise was. But what if something is wrong? Maybe we should just hide in here. That's not an option. We can't stay in here if there's trouble. That's why we need to check it out. Come on, we'll do it together. Just stay close to me. All right, lead the way. Gonna have to drink some water. I opened the bedroom door ever so slightly, enough to poke a head out into the hallway. Standing still like a statue, I listened intently for an evidence of the sound returning. Frozen on the spot, I was alert when a voice whispered behind me, "Do you hear anything?" "Not this time." "Where was it coming from?" "I couldn't tell. Let's move downstairs. Be careful. We don't want to give ourselves away." "Right behind you." We're gonna do this together. Hey, if I'm gonna die, we're gonna at least die together. We tiptoed lightly across the hallway and down to the stairs, slowly taking our steps as not to make a sound. So far, nothing seemed out of the ordinary. I just hope that doesn't change anytime soon. We came to the living room. Nothing immediate jumped out to my attention. But then again, I wouldn't be able to tell if something subtle was different. If it was my own house, I'm sure anything misplaced would be obvious to me. I let Anita take charge of the investigation. Looked like whatever it was that was making the noise has gone. Is everything okay in here? Nothing fell or anything like that? Not as far as I can tell, it looks like how we left it. We scanned the room a little more, splitting off momentarily to cover more ground. I wasn't sure what I was looking out for, so I returned to Anita and found her standing motionless in the center of the room. "Hey, are you okay? What is it?" It was hard to see in the dark, but there was an unmistakable look in her eyes, a look of fear. "Oh, God! What is it?" "Look, over there!" I followed the direction of her finger, directed towards the painting. "Do you see that? Tell me you see that!" I blinked my eyes, trying to clear away my weariness that might have concluded my vision. There was nothing wrong with my eyes, however. It was clear we both saw the same thing. What the actual hell? The painting moved, for sure. Wait, the woman in the painting, she's gone. It's even worse than moving. Cause like, where is she now?